Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Alright, car's moving just fine, chat's chatting. Background noise is playing, though it should be turned off in a bit. Everything's A-okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Sorry about that. Was something stuck in my throat. Oh boy. Yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. I see Taco, I see Ed, thank you all for tuning in. And as you can all tell by the name of today's stream, we are just going to be enjoying a little time with a little game called Erma. Hi Cass, hi Taco. For context, this is a Kickstarter game. My pal Brandon has been working on for the past few years. Brandon, Kristen, everyone, they've all been working really hard on it, and finally launched yesterday. So I figured I'd stream my first playthrough. You know, just have a bit of fun. I'm gonna turn we're gonna play Fallout. Not today, unfortunately. Maybe someday. Turn everything off, and let's get started. There we go. Erma a game. More like a game. True. Ah, there she is. There she is. If I'm not mistaken, this is also primarily a mobile game with a computer interface, basically. How's the audio? Okay. There's a game with the Ring Girl Child. It came out yesterday. Believe it or not, Akuma. It literally came out yesterday. It's amazing. That seems good. You guys can hear me in the game just fine. No. Okay, so this is one of those games that if you click off it, the audio goes completely mute. Okay, noted. Because, like, there's no, like, exclusive full screen or anything, or borderless or full screen. A little lacking in options, but that's fine. Okay, so let's make a new game and let's get started. Bye, Erma. Ooh, lordy. Oh, this game. Hi, Noe. Yeah, Erma's game came out yesterday. Okay, pretty sure that one's supposed to happen. You okay, Erma? I think you might need to take another look at the instructions for bringing stuff to life. Just a hunch, but I think we might have missed a step or two. We definitely need something extra to make this work. I'm not really sure what that could be. Oh boy. So I'm not used to seeing these guys' moves. Yeah, me neither. I seen fan art of her. Yeah, dude, I'm friends with her creator. Okay, now we're in the actual game part. Erma's spell book is somewhere in this room. Tap around the screen to look for it. Right, because it's primarily a mobile game. Okay, inventory system. There we go. Back shed. Click the door to go through it. The question mark if you're for a hint. Okay. Be pointing and clicking. Ah, yep. These kind of games are always fun. One of the best things about these things, you're just clicking to see what happens. I think that was a video of Brandon himself. Hey, puppy! That basically having to go back to the original stage by where you click. That's fun. That's one way to kind of like get around like having to make unique, different animes for everything. Just have her go back to the OG spot. Kind of like I did in Putt and stuff, you know? Hey, Chloe! This is another character Brandon made, basically. Nosferatu. Of course, Brandon had to put Godzilla in this game. Of course he did. Inventory with the icon. I figured that much. They also make a game from this then. Yeah, it's a pretty solid point and click game. That's the idea, at least. Well, I guess magic could be considered a form of science, so it isn't cheating. Ready, Erma? Rumble, grumble, toss and tumble. Coffee burn and waffy crumble. Dirt nap done and day is young. Now rise and shine. Klaatu barada ne. Nick Tachu! Ah, that's what happened. Hey, Rabbit! They really captured the old Flash game vibe. True! Point click has so much sauce, so much movement everywhere. True! And now her entire science experiment got blasted everywhere. Amy's face. And this is why we dust before performing rituals. Hey, the head. Oh, it's his Frankenstein design. Like his actual Frankenstein design that he uses, that Brandon uses in his art. Hello, Erma. My apologies for being, shall we say, disjointed upon our first meeting. Right, because Brandon's take on Frankenstein is a lot closer to the original book, where he's like well spoken, you know. It's Frankenstein's monster gets shot. His name is Dead. Call me Dead. Dead inside. It's quite a pleasure to make both of your acquaintances. Dead inside. I am happy to inform you that I can still sense my scattered body parts and their general locations. Unfortunately, I do not seem to be able to control them from this distance. I'd be more than happy to assist you in any way I can in retrieving my wayward parts. His name has Hugh Morris energy. Agreed. While I may not be able to physically assist you, I assure you that my intellectual skills and perception are quite formidable. Now, on to business. I feel my leg is not too far away in a place that feels like home. If you have an idea where that might be, touch the TV and get going. Place that feels like home. Assuming it's here. Then. So this. Okay, we started here. Now I have to go to the graveyard. Okay, that's what it meant. What do you want, little pest? The leg. Want the leg? Wait, is it yours? Little brat, that leg hit me in the head while I was heading towards the weekly witches meeting. Knocked me right off my broom, which then hit a tree and was turned into toothpicks. You want this moldy old leg back, then you better find me a new one. That was a little expression. Alright. Silent residents only. No loud neighbors here. A string. Neat. Everybody's gonna have funny names. One way to find out, I suppose. Neat. Of course. Adam dabbling in our dreams. NYK dabbing in our dreams. I'm assuming these are probably like names of different backers too. That's another one of the legs. Oh, that can't be good. Whack them on the head, boost your score. Get enough points before time runs out. Minigame time. Okay, good. Oh, wrong leg. Ashley Campbell. May you live again. Smith, Nate, Logan. Yeah, these are 100% names of different Kickstarter backers. No, that's how you. Now I play the game again. You can't just leave. Good. This is how you play minigames again. Make something for these parts. Be able to combine these? Wait. What the? No, creepy. Can I combine? Oh! Ah! Now I make a new broom. About time you get back to me. You whippersnappers are always going off on tangents. Let me see that broom. Few split ends on the bristles. Binding is a bit too tight. Hell, ain't the worst broom I've ever ridden. Because how am I going to kickstart this thing? That explains it. Okay, that escalated quickly. That's causing property damage. True. Go to the screen then. And now we go to the park. Or the boardwalk. Go to the park first. Why not? Ha! That's cute. And the dog has heroin. Noted. I was sending her to get kicked in the distance when she asked how the kick started. Fair. Ah, wrong button. Ha! Yep. I have a sword if I need one, I suppose. I have one complaint. There needs to be more things to click on. Good boy. Choose what path to take for the forest. There's only one correct path, so keep your eyes out for hints. Every hint means something, so memorize what works. I missed one. Dang it. It's something to do with the eyes and the No, that didn't work. Dang it. Okay, Okay, that didn't work. I have to figure out on mini-game later. My dog went this way. Oof. Again. Okay, I don't think I'm catching the dog here. Let's try this again. The dog bone, that's what I need. Okay, crows, looking this way. Four eyes looking at me, on the right, forward. Three bats, right. Forward, okay. Dang it. Uh... Dang it. I think I understand. Hold on. So, the bats, the direction they're going is a count to them. Yeah? They're no baggins, taking time for the follow. Okay, so the bats, the direction they're pointing, that's one count to that direction. The crows is the opposite direction. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's left. I didn't check. I think the answer is left. Dang it. Is it the opposite other way around? Try again. Once again, I'm assuming the eyes just mean forward, essentially. Yeah, the bats is the opposite. The more looking that way is the count, I suppose. I think. And the birds is one count to that thing. Okay, I think again. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's right. What is... Sorry to tell, but no problem to fall. Thank you, Nerdo. Did I miss far into the Erma game? Not much, I just did one mini game, and I'm currently scratching my head on the second one. Okay, the bats clearly meet... So the idea here is that Okay. So these things obviously are being means that the directions are being weighted. Is it just left, right, normally? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be left. No. Ah. This would be forward. Okay, I got the count with the thing. Wait a second. Yeah, cool. I wouldn't say jump stairs all around the corner. I'm an idiot. I was trying to count like directions and stuff. And I started to realize something. If there are more bats, it's right. If there are more eyes, it's forward. If there are more crows, it's left. I was trying to count the directions and everything, and I'm an idiot. I overcomplicated it. So like here, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait, hold on. What the? I do there's an equal amount. What the hell? Okay, look, see, it's there are 3 crows and 2 things, so it's a left. It's a left. Okay. There are 5 crows and 4 things, so it's a left again. Okay. I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Forward again. Now we turn. No, it's right. Yeah. Hell yeah. I got dog bone. Awkward. You dumb dog. You won't stay still long enough for me to give him the treat. Okay, I'm gonna assume I just can't find him yet, so... Let's head to the boardwalk for now. You have to drop it somewhere? That was not a bad idea, but we're going to the boardwalk, so I'll figure that out later. Hey, it's Kira! It's Kira and Brandon. It's cute. Legend of Blairwood Lake. Bill's Boutique. Ah. Character beanie head. Okay, she wants a dress. Noted. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks for giving me trauma. The Legend of Blairwood Lake. In 1933, a mysterious animal described to be an enormous gilled lizard had been spotted rolling through the surface of Blairwood Lake. Multiple sightings of this creature lured an overwhelming sense of dread over our lovely little town, not until a fisherman from a foreign land overheard the rumors surrounding the lake. The fisherman took upon himself to rid the town by sacrificing a beautiful mermaid with hair as flowing as the sea and garment as pure as her blood. The creature took the bait and disappeared into the depths, leaving the people of Blairwood at peace. However, some, claimed they could spot the creature's shadow, looming throughout the lake, even to this day. Ah, good old sacrifice story. So that's why I need the dress, I suppose. Crab. Dante's Fish House. Penguin? I have a piranha if I need it. Ah, wrong button. Let's see. Oh, look, it's Freddy! Freddy Fish over there. Evil Ducky. Give him the ear. True. So I suppose I have to use the piranha? What a sword. Ah. Hi, Cthulhu. There is a hint system. I want to try figuring this stuff out on my own terms. Let's try to go back to the park, see if we do just need to lead the. Wait, I've already had some kind of trap. I need a trap for him. Yeah, stun of the shot 3. Hey, it's a point and click. Good thing we get gray matter in this black and white, sometimes red game. I'm missing something. Yeah, a lot of clicking, but not a lot of pointing. That's probably because I have my mouse cursor hidden. Trying to figure out what it is. Actually, yeah, intensely, this is a point click. I should probably make my mouse visible. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it kind of defeats the point of having a point click in hindsight. Yeah, alright. Should we use as bait for the trap? Interact with soccer nets? I did one, but it just would click, just kind of play the thing like a banjo. Dang, gotta be here. I already forgot to put the ruler on the door. Can you do it for me? It is Pajama Sam. I might be in a completely different area what the thing I need. Can I go downwards? That takes me back into the phone. Okay, never mind. Let's see. There's a point. Feels nostalgic. That's the idea. Okay, we've been to the park. Is there anywhere else we haven't been? A trap. The only thing you can think of is like the sword is this sword. Did not mean to do that. He's honestly stumping me. I can't combine any of these. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. I can. It was the... And that gives me string. A net, at least. I can combine these two. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Ruby. Oh, so why do you call me a bitch? What'd I do? I'm just gaming. Now, where'd I put it? That's the big thing. Just put on the floor? Yes, I do, actually. I gotta drag him all the way back here. Oh, he's zooming. Erma, that's your doggy. I would like to know what the little heart indicator in the bottom left is, to be honest. I still don't know what it is. I found it's a health system, but I've lost these mini games and nothing's happened. Baby acquired. Yeah, I got my dog too. Wait, I just left the park. Try again. Now we go to the boardwalk. Watch out for those teeth. They look sharp enough to cut something. Perhaps even cut through something. So like, okay, you're meant to use the piranha to cut through the glass, right? Ah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, game lagged for a second. Erma. I don't know why the game lagged a little bit there. Encoder overloading even. Jesus. How's the stream looking? Hold on. They may drop frames or anything. Like the stream showing up just fine. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Everything seems fine so far. Is the stream? I don't know if it was my Wi-Fi or not. Okay, my encoder was overloading for some reason. Like the stream, like the game itself was even lagging a little bit. I have no idea what triggered that. The game didn't do anything particularly stressful. My graphics card should still be good. Like I have an NVIDIA graphics card, so the encoder and we broke up a lot if we went back to the bulwark, and I don't know why. Yeah, the encoder's not overloading anymore. Hold on. Open the settings. Let me try to reduce the encoder, I guess. I think I can change much right now. Generally, I don't think that's ever happened before. I've played more intensive games without having any like encoder things. Maybe Twitch jacking up. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Timid Alchemist, thank you kindly for the follow. Not a bad idea there, to be honest, Cass. Let me look this up. Hold on. I keep getting encoder issues on my streams. I don't know. I have the general recommended settings for streaming. How odd. Yes, I guess for context, I use the piranha to get the dress. Come over here. Oh, hi, Brandon. Oh, hello there, little girl. You tender, innocent child. What can I help with you with? You want this here body? I'm sorry, little girl, but I needed to catch the legendary fish it's in their waters. Because no one can resist that succulent and forbidden taste of human flesh. So I can't give it to you. Oh, lordy. But if you can find something better than that, I'll trade you. I'll take just anything, though. You'll have to find something as beautiful as a mermaid. I don't see that happening. So out of curiosity, can I do this? Yes, I can. So that's where this is from. Noted. Hey, old man. What the? Back to normal round, I have to rejoin it. Oh, very odd, because it's not saying I have any encoder settings anymore. Sure I paid for that? It's a deal. That game Newell? I have no idea. Kinda looks like him. I have no idea why I streamed it like this. First time I've had issues like this. A cute dress. This seems like a good fit for something. It's sus AF, I'll say that much. Yeah, the idea was that after I combined the two, so, like, I should just give it to the guy, right? Thank you for the death, last lunatic. Oh, I need to add the fishing pole. Of course, an Erma game. Aw, how do you mean use the mouse to control the line? I can't control it! Try again, I guess. Mouse wheel. Arrow keys aren't working. WASD isn't working. What the hell? Just leave and come back, I guess. Maybe that'll help. I'd save the game. Let me restart the game. Maybe that'll help. Is the stream running okay again? It's not weird, no weird encoder issues? Let me just find out. Okay, just make sure. Just having a fit is all. Yeah, that's probably what it was. No, wait. The encoder's overloading again for me. What the? Yeah, it's doing it again. I have no idea what's triggering it. Maybe could Erma honestly just be running that kind of rough on my computer? I don't get it. Oh, okay, I'm clearly missing is this minigame. I can't finish the minigame. Let's try this again. Where the creature deep. Get to the bottom, like, use your mouse to move the line. Oh, wait a minute. I won! RNGesus saved me, I suppose. I don't think that was intended, but we take those. Yeah, we take those wins. A dub is a dub is a dub. True. Oh, I needed hair. Capture and kill the beast, and with the beauty of its own kind. Oh lordy. Right, you can just do that. Depending on piranha gender, Erma might have made a femboy piranha. True. Alright, I guess that's everything here. That's 3 things down, 2 to go. We've unlocked the school. The squel. I'm assuming there's gonna be one more place again. Yeah. Oh, Terry. Oh my god, you turned my arm off, Irby, why? Nah, not falling for it, eh? Darn, these things aren't working. No fun. Sure, the rest of the class will freak out. Get your own prank. Hey, it was hard work digging these out of the dumpster. Oh, I see. These are yours. Terry, do what's good for you. Without these arms, I won't have anything for the science fair. You make a lot of freaky stuff, right? Maybe you can make me something that packs more of a punch. If you can do that, I'll give you this other arm. Deal? You also survive. True. Alright, now I just gotta get the last arm from Terry. Oh yeah, there are only 4 options here, technically. I think. Unless we get like a twist like 5th one. Wrong thing. Oh, the rats. I want pizza. He's always somewhere watching. What'd you say, good? What'd you say? Ducky! Nothing in here. Let's look in here. I have the YouTube chat open. There we go. Shock. Flint and steel. Yeah, I guess you would probably find a lot of good stuff in the science room. Can't go into those two. So let's keep going. Chicken Jack. Get shot again. Mouse! It's a rat! The creatures. There she is. The class after you pull out gum. Rats, where are rats? Erma? Hey, funny seeing you here. Funny seeing you here of all places. At night. And the school is closed. What are you doing here? So, here's the thing. I don't think Sydney was introduced in the comic when this game got kickstarted. I'm supposed to be here after our school hours. Especially not around this time. Could really get in trouble if... What? Like my lunchbox? I had to come back and get it from Lost and Found. Okay, so maybe I snuck in to borrow it for a bit. Don't give me that look. Being all judgmental. Admit, you want this box as much as I do. Because they both like Princess Unicorn, Princess Warrior Unicorn. You know what? I know how we can sell this. On one-on-one rock, paper, scissors. Winner of the match gets to take home this super awesome lunchbox. Oh, got super anime all of a sudden. You accept my challenge? I assume this is the mini game. No. All you do is win. Keep your eye out for any fishy and make a decision before time runs out. Okay, the rat will show. Okay, it's cute. Okay, the rat is kind of like showing off the thing. Victory! Alright, straightforward. Ah, look at it, the smug creature. I want that lunchbox, it's not fair! Congratulations on your win. You beat me fair and square. Didn't know you had it in you. Well, there's a deal. Here you go. Unicorn power. She loves this franchise. Ahem. Aren't you forgetting something? Aw. Flawless victory. Food too bland? Add salt. These goofy-ass babies. Flying pizza. And pie. And burgers. And pizza again. Ah. I think we can start merging things together here. No, I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. Ah, clown. All these items. Oh yes, it seems like you can make something truly unique for your friend. Yes, I can merge things. You find a flat surface and construct something from it all. Flat surface. Ah, this is what this room is for. Flat surface. Flat surface. I immediately imagined air. It would have to be like around here. Oh boy. Yeah, flat surface though. Guy, that's what I assumed the table is for. The big ass table. I figure out what it could be then. Did I just build it here at the... I don't wanna... I'm assuming it's gonna be here in the general, like, school area, because everything else has been, like, in the general areas, too. Stream broke for me when we say, I don't wanna at the minigame. There. Ah! I do it in order. Noted. Salt. Let's see. Flint and steel. Erma, what did you make? So, what you got for me, Erma? Just some girly lunchbox? I hope it's good or you're not getting these arms back. This works, thank you. Ah, Terry, you're awesome. Alright, almost everything. I went to the graveyard, didn't I? Yes, I did. What exactly Erma summoned that lunchbox? Something for scientific, I guess. Magic is just a form of science. I think we're good then. Well done, young one. You got all the parts back. Things really are coming together, aren't they? Oh, I'm gonna lose the head, aren't I? Oh, no time like the present, isn't it? Let's get to re-stitching. May I ask for a small favor? When I finally fulfill the purpose of my creation, can you help me find a new one? This is probably a silly request, no doubt. Just when all the parts were scattered, I got to be at so many places at once. And I got to have all of those experiences that well... couldn't help but grow a bit curious. Well then. Shall we begin? Oh, that's nice. Cute. Ah, good old-fashioned paper-mache volcano. I'm just surprised if some of these characters, like main characters, are also backer projects. Oh no. Oh, lordy. This must be interesting. Let's see what you have for us, Erma. That's Frankenstein. Well, the Frankenstein's monster. I don't need any more actuallys. Oh, there's Brandon, actually. Neat. They should have put him in the game. You've been spared one nerd emoji. Stuck here in the crowd for a second. Yeah, she showed up again. At least it's pretty straightforward point and click. It also just kind of feels like we're getting like a full-on Erma cartoon. Erma does have a few shorts, which most of them are adaptations of the earlier webcomics I've noticed. They're more bewildered than anything. Ooh, strong boy. Yeah, all the parents are kind of spooked, but all the kids are loving it. This is a lot more elaborate for an ending than I expected, not gonna lie. Kind of getting that old-fashioned thing of like kids like being more interested in like wackier things and more out there things than their parents do. Most impressive on the animation of what Dead is capable of. Yeah, true. Ah, they put him in a lab coat. Come on, Terry, gets it. Wait for it. Yep. I like that. He looks neat. He's a neat little guy. All that for pink lemonade. I mean, there are weirder options, I guess. I would say, this is certainly beyond what I expected. Very well done. Of course, we still have the rest of the science fair to go through. But I think I can confidently say this. We have our winner! Heck yeah! I like how Erma has all this power, but she has just like people just like manhandle her sometimes. Like science superiors can make pink lemonade. Like this is roughly what you expect from an eldritch child. Pretty much, yeah. Short and sweet. I like that. The files. Playing the date the Epstein files got released is certainly a coincidence. No, let's not think about that. Okay, hold on. I'm actually curious now. Let me look inside the actual game files for this. Now I'm curious. Browse local files. Not gonna lie, if I lost a Frankenstein's monster, I'd take that second place with pride. True. I'm assuming there's probably something more I have to look for. Maybe in the game itself or the game files. And one way to find out, I suppose. Yeah, man, let me boot the game up again. It can continue now that I beat the game, essentially. Letter, do we have here? This is new. I didn't know how to work. Go if you're file hunting. That's the plan. These weren't here the first time, were they? Files. What would the files be? I did this. Files. Where would the files be here? I figured it out. You mean actual files on my computer or actual, like... Hang on, man. Close the game. Anything open on my desktop? No. I'm looking. I have the game files open. I can't find anything that would make sense for it. Like, can't seem to find anything that would like I don't know, be like some funky ARG or something. You know? Like from here, I see something like Erma data or mono bleeding edge. In Steam app folder, can't find anything. Yeah, creds. Let me see. Lead artist Kirsten Solander, Kira. Art support Julian McBride, Menzel, Eric Perez. Can you interact with the slider on the bottom when it shows up at all? What do you mean slider at the bottom? Oh, it's a volume slider. Okay. I thought it was like some health bar or something. Marty M, your music is very nice. I like your work. I like your work. Okay, so the slider has nothing to do with it. That's just volume. Hey, Brian, keep watching this. Thanks those who backed your support made this possible. All different backer names, I'm guessing. I can't skip this. No, noted. Well, the $50 backers. This is probably the tier I would have had if I could have backed when it first came out. Turn slider all the way down. He did ask if we could hear him. Hmm. Ah, the most difficult part of trying to solve an ARG. Solving the ARG. Can't just look up a guide or anything, especially when a game only came out like 2 days or something. Somehow I'm not surprised Brandon introduced like something like this. Yeah, cutscene music and everything, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Ah, toy box again. Hey, check out the comic. Takes me over to the Tapas page. Understandable. There must be something here. What can we figure out? I just straight up open my main desktop. Hold on. Yeah, it's small. There we go. Erma data. Mono bleeding edge. Can I look for? I can't see anything that would be like any ARG thing. Just I see JSON, shared assets, and stuff. Said the files. I assume it meant file, but I was also looking at the date modified date. They're all the date I installed the game, earlier today, 3 o'clock. Can't see anything that would be right now. So as if the game just got made. This is me assuming that the game meant like my in-game files, my actual files on my computer. What if? Hold on. What somewhere else that's not my nothing in my documents folder, nothing on my desktop. Nothing in my downloads folder. Curious and curiouser. What could it be? What could it be? Yata, yata. Yeah, but usually when you take... I'm not good at ARG stuff. I do not have the brain power for ARGs. I am an idiot. Erma Dev sitting up in the middle of the night after the game release. I forgot to put the Easter egg in the game files. I don't think it's that bad. I already said... I did see... I did get, I guess, semi-spoiled. I did see someone mention the ending, but I didn't think... I didn't think too much about it. Can I see that scene again? Like the ending scene? Wait for me to do? It has to be the full thing. I'm not singing for this whole thing again. Dang it. It's like, where else would it be? Browse local files. That'd be pretty fun to happen. I certainly hope not. Okay, it wasn't that. I thought maybe like Unity Crash Handler 64 had something to do with it. Okay, the mono bleeding edge isn't like anything special. It really is just kind of like, really is just a Unity plugin thing. Be something here that makes sense here. Is there... The Blair Park story? The one that was beside the boutique? Good point. Let me try there. See if we can find anything there. Yeah, but that story was about the was about the monster basically. It was kind of hint on that whole spiel. Oh! And my encoder's overloading again. And the encoder overload. Okay, so going to the boardwalk seems to overload my game. My encoder. Is that story? So hold on. Hey, was that like a funny haha Easter egg in one? In just one thing, or was that like an actual thing? God dang it! Take me out of the Blairwood Park, Jesus! Okay, this is the beginning of the game, right? Now we went over here. So we saw old scary old man here. Let's go to the graveyard next, see if we can find there. What does the sound you before you found him? I think you had to use that as your cute quest to find him. Maybe. Oh. Social text, Roman frescoes and bas reliefs as form of pictographic accounts. The date March 15th for the Ides of March, the 74th day in the Roman calendar, is known as the deadline for settling debts. But in 44 BC, it became notorious as the day that Julius Caesar was assassinated, leading to yet another bloody civil war between rival war claimants. Several accounts mention that conspirator Brutus was walking past a faceless soldier clad in the uniform of Centurion when Brutus knelt before the soldier and stated, "I will rule because of you." Turn then told Brutus to ride to the theater upon faith to fulfill the prophecy. This is the one of the first and last mentions of the faceless man included in the assassination of Julius Caesar. He is the only one to later mentioned in passing as having fought several battles. Kirsten. Want to see like that? If that added like anything to my. Dang it. Prayers for me, man. My mom and I are my grandbrother's house car power went out. We had no heat here. It's cold, brother. Nah, sorry to hear, man. Yeah, that like weird like droning laugh is kind of the thing. Man, your inventory is different too. So I have to listen for the droning laugh in the music, basically. It's not the school, it's not the park, it's not the graveyard. I can't drag this way, I can only read it like this. Yeah, neat. Pretty much lots of places in South have been affected by the stupid cold front. Yeah, I have no idea why things have been going so ham lately. I feel like everywhere's been having a weird weather lately. There's nothing here in the park. It's the polar vortex making its rounds. Yeah. Hate it. I thought just the music would be alone for me to tell. I can't find anything. Anything here? I'm not much complaining about the constant cold weather lately. Cold weather I do prefer over hot. Yeah, nothing here. So my nose starts acting up from the cold. Yeah, that's the worst. I might even be able to like interact with her parents, maybe. They're just kind of sitting there. So, okay. Is there a clue here? The text Roman frescoes and the base release of form of the pictographic accounts. Faces soldier clad in the uniform of Centurion. Bruce knelt out soldier. I roll because of you. So when I hear the faceless thing, I imagine the knight that's in the park. This is just a sword I needed. But I'm assuming it's Lord from that Talpham hat, that Sir Top Hat guy. I find him somewhere. Listen, did the harbors again? That's where Kirsten's character was first, right? Yes, it was. Of course, the game wasn't just going to be a simple hour-long point-and-click adventure. That would be too easy. Yeah. Keep in mind, going to the boardwalk is usually where the encoder overloads for some reason. It didn't this time, though. Nice. I can't go down the boardwalk anymore. No, they gotta leave us breadcrumbs to look for stuff. True. Yeah, a clue. A blues clue. At least something to give you that point us in the right direction. The date, March 15th. Maybe something to do more like the actual files again. Hey, nothing shows up for it if I look up Kirsten. March 15th. What if I like change my date to March 15th? You think that'll do anything? Oh, I can find out, I guess. Hold on. March 15th. This probably has changes nothing, but worth a shot, I guess. I didn't collect the thing yet. I had to collect that thing again. Because now we can trigger the events of the house again. True. I reset the game. Assuming if I save it, it'll just actually keep it. Yes, I can't find it in the park, can't find it in the graveyard, can't find it in the school, can't find it in the boardwalk. I think this game is generally was lagging my encoder. You're saying the time automatically did nothing. Change the date to on my computer, I mean. Blue is kind of wholesome in a way. I know why, but go on. The map compass kind of looks like the illustration of the file. Maybe click on it? Worth a try. Nothing here. Let me save the game. Return to main menu. Too good for this world. That's fair. That saved me getting the first file. Yes, it did. Okay. Circle text, Roman frescoes and base release as a form of pictographic accounts. And the encoder's overloading again. Erma, I love you, but this game is pretty heavy on my PC, I guess. Yes, the encoder's overloading, Jordan. I no need to be told. I've been having encoding overloading issues because of this game for a while now. I'm well aware. You'd think that right after going to a neighborhood, the first area of the game, they give you the second one here in the graveyard. But I can't hear like any difference in the music like the first one had. That's like the sound of the door, isn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. It's still the same mini game. I thought maybe it would be like harder. It didn't work. So clearly there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these files. Each one I need to collect in a different way. How do I do that? Nah, wrong thing. Hold on. Nah. Does Circa Erma use to summon something for a science facility school? I think so. I gotta check there. Hold on. I just realized I have a lot of processes open in the background. I don't know why. Yeah, it's perfect to play on Halloween. It's a little bit of a spoopy game. This is here, but it's not doing anything. I also can't, like, drag the files out around. I can only, like, click on them. Spirit animal. They are fun. You know, I'm gonna try to think of like setting my calendar to the 15th again, March 15th. I feel like they wouldn't specify the date without something like that. There's no like, there aren't any like code inputs like I can tell. No, that didn't work. Also, why is Kirsten's name specified here? Fascinating, leading to the end but so warp to rival claimants. Curiosity, I might as well look her up actually. See if looking at her up on Twitter or something, she posted something. I don't know. Or Blue Sky is where she's active now. You're watching me trying to solve an ARG live, and I'm not doing a very good job. Where would I go? Where would I go? Yeah, no, maybe your mom and dad will be able to help you. Yeah, of course. No hint system anymore, so I really want you to do this all blind. I am lost as a fish right now. I was looking at the like actual Erma game files. I can tell nothing's being added after the fact, so I can tell this is all like in game essentially. But that does help. Yeah, settings. No. I mean the comic itself either. I thought it would be as simple as just listen for the distorted music for a clue, but nope. something I can do. The game also just came out, so I can't even just I can't even look up a guide if I wanted to. Hold on. I tries, I might still Jilly can't know where to go here. Oh, lucky me! 17 minutes ago, someone made a YouTube video how to get the files. I'm gonna be honest, I'm genuinely lost here, so I'm gonna watch this. Okay, first one is the guy. Okay. Now what does he do? He saved his game. To the graveyard. Okay, so it isn't a graveyard. Ah. I do have to play the minigames again. It'll take like a day or two. It did take like a day or two. It came out yesterday. And where is he? It spawned in for the guy. I misunderstand something? Hold on. Oh, okay. He only hits red zombies. There he is. And that's the second file. Throw dives from the British Museum. Uther Pendragon's rise to power was mainly due to counsel and magics of a wizard whose name was never recorded. The name was Wizard came before Merlin, and likely due to his name never being known, was over time replaced by solely Merlin in most historical texts. His name was Wizard and Counsel wherever Uther sighed, whispering words of advice only ever heard by Uther himself, leading him to mainly be known as Whisper. Okay, it's this faceless guy, basically. According to the several records, it was Whisper who changed Uther to look like his rivals, King Gorloy, so that he could then bed Ingrain and sire his son Arthur. During Whisper's time as court wizard and counselor, Uther's reign was known as being harsher and more brutal than later in his life when Merlin stepped in. No action showed as better than when Uther called a meeting of nobles and who had ties to Gorloy or had legitimate claims to the throne and murdered him to secure his reign and cement Arthur as the sole heir to the throne. It was at this time that Whisper simply ceased to be mentioned and a new wizard, Merlin, took his place. Mo. I'm assuming it's just showing like different people who wrote these different things. Understandable. Let's look at the next one then. And now we go to the park again. It's like, I actually recognize, like, the top hat guy. Mr. Sir Topanad. He was in, like, one of, So Brendan does have a comic that's based on, like, when Emiko and Sam met. And that comic ends basically with Erma being born. And this one, like, faceless guy basically showing up at her, at the hospital where she was born, murdering one of the nurses there, and also saying that her birth is like a prophecy. So Erma is like a prophesized child, you know? And I gotta do this minigame again. There we go. There's the odd thing. Now it's a bit different. Instead of going the right way that has the most, I had to go on the one that has the least. So, yep. Went to red, I had to go to the one that has the least. Number 3. New file for the night detective. Us sage folktales, the Blood Pirate. Known as the Blood Pirate or Captain Blood, this individual is one of the most successful, at least recorded, pirates in the age of privateers, patrolling the waters in and around the British Caribbean islands. They are credited for taking upwards of 1,500 ships. Numbers more or less likely exaggerated, but original numbers were likely in high hundreds. Captain Blood was notably a cold-blooded individual, rarely letting anyone aboard captured ships alive. The only account of this notorious pirate was told by a sailor who claimed to be one of the few survivors and rarely recounted his tale. When asked what Captain Blood looked like, the sailor simply replied, none. He didn't have a head. The name of this lone survivor on which ship he crewed has since been lost to time. Red. I hear you, you freak! How am I gonna do How am I gonna do the... Oh, that's what I meant. I figured out what he mean by use their mouse to move the line. I assume I had to catch the redfish. That makes more sense. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Got it. On this side. There he is. Oh, what is this? Police Gazette. Free fighting cotton mill. During the 19th century, a penny dreadful was written by famed author and publisher Arthur Armsworth, titled simply The Headless Gentleman. It featured a mysterious figure of no name or head who had been appearing in the streets of London at the time. Like most penny dreadful at the time, this story was based on contemporary crimes, local urban legends, and the nascent emergence of the occult. What makes the story noteworthy is that Arthur Armsworth was found murdered only 2 days after the story was first published. Prior to this, Arthur had written 18 remarkably successful penny dreadfuls, focusing on the exploits of detectives, criminals, and of course the supernatural. It was only after he started to research and pursue this headless gentleman that he was murdered. Oh lordy. Okay, so next obviously would be the school, school, right? That's how I get the next one. But I remember the other two. There are no more mini games after this one. Dang it. They already messed up. They had to pick what he does. What she does, I mean. What Cindy does. I don't want to win. It's kind of hard to tell with the red light. Okay, this one's scissors. It was easier to tell when he was gray. Paper. And run. You won? Oh yeah, it makes sense. I think he's gonna be outside. No, he's not. Okay. Hello, sir. Where is that? Was on December 25th, 1953, a fire swept through the Shek Kip Mei shantytown in Hong Kong, destroying large portions of makeshift housing for immigrants that had fled from mainland China. While there are many photos of the fire, there's one photo of a man walking away from the fires, and it appears that he does not have a head. Eyewitness accounts state that wherever this headless man went, fires would break out shortly after his departure. There are other fires that year that would be just as tragic, and all the similar eyewitness account claiming a headless man was seen at the epicenter of the conflagrations. That's... Now what? Oh, here he is again. He's just here. Fallen Immortals, Cosmopolitan, 1976, Till the Gods Come Home. Case file 217. Most recent activity found. Need to broaden my searches. Bastard never showed an interest in music before. Local newspapers, news reports, official police investigation, word of mouth, and some Polaroid pictures from the bar. In 1968, at the height of their career, the band named Order of Man died in a terrible tour bus crash. The crash should have killed everyone on board, but only took the lives of the members of the band. Of the 15 others on the tour, they all survived with only minor wounds. Many have speculated that the band had made a deal with the devil to gain fame, an unoriginal tale that has been said of many famous musicians. 8 months before their death, however, the band had been performing at their hometown bar, where they were approached on stage by a man wearing Victorian-style clothing and a top hat. The sight would have been odd enough by itself, but was even more so by the fact that the man did not appear to have a head. At the time, people who were at the show figured it was all part of the act, and the incident was quickly forgotten, awaiting pictures from Lucius from the night of that show. Okay, so where's the last one? I guess at the school again. Kind of beginning end situation. I don't hear anything, but... Oh, there it is. Oh, this is new. Witnesses now blame recent local myth. Ellen Stanley, Josh. Local newspapers, town community folktales, testimonies of eyewitness, official investigation reports, personal documents, and community letters and consensus. In the city of Rufin, a community in a certain portion of the Vale of Cluid, are the ruins of a church that the people of Rufin once believed was a place of worship for a cult called the Children of the Gods, who worshipped beings referred to as the Infinite Ones. This church was said to have been the meeting place where these Infinite Ones would gather to meet every 50 years when the moon was a particular color. It is unknown why his church was special to the Infinite Ones, but the fact that the church was not demolished and razed when Catholicism came to Britain or during the Protestant Reformation is evidence that something has kept the site and church safe for centuries. At the start of the new millennium, however, the church was burned to the ground. Several eyewitnesses claiming to be part of the cult said that it was the last time the Infinite Ones were seen in Rufin. Official investigations by local authorities cite the source of the fire as arson, and several locals known to be the part of the cult were arrested for destruction of a historical site. Of note, however, are the testimonies of the cultists who stated it was the Headless One that started the fires as he left. Testimonies were struck from the record as the cultists were known to have a long history of mental health issues. Understandable. And there was a Gordon Bridge collapse in 2010, where the number of deaths was high, and witness accounts for that they described seeing a man with no head wearing Victorian-style clothing, complete with a top hat at the site of the disaster. Officials claimed the sighting of a headless man is a case of mass hysteria, like the Mothman sighting leading up to the Silver Bridge collapse in 1967. Next, the holy man Monoi went missing as he did his followers in March 2020. Once again, the headless man in top hat was on the scene. So where are you going to strike next, Whisper? Brandon. Huh. Is that everything? Nothing unlocks on the map. No new ending. Need a journal? No. I guess I saved the game and that's everything. The guide video I was using doesn't seem to have anything after this either. I think that's everything. We've completed Erma the game. We've collected all the files. We've got this huge lore dump about whoever Whisper is. So Whisper's his name. I remember seeing him in that one comic, again, Brandon made, but I did not know, like, the main role, his role, for example. But honestly, it's pretty nice to finally get some more lore on Erma's world, because, like, Erma has, like, an entire, like, expanded universe. There's a sub-series of comics Brandon made called Tales from the Outcast, written by Outcast Productions. Because like Erma's not just made by Brandon. Kira works on things. Several other people are both authors and artists on these projects. So I'm very curious to see where all this is going. At least I finally have a name to the, well, not face, but like the design, Whisper. Not bad at all, Brandon. Hats off to you. This is genuinely amazing. Not only did you make a pretty fun point and click that's just great to play like during the spoopy season, you also just made a really fun little ARG that I genuinely couldn't tell what I was doing. What time is it? 10 o'clock. I think I'm gonna call it here then, folks. Mostly just because half an hour isn't much time to do much, and because I am a bit tuckered out, all things considered. Pretty tired from my workout too. So I will see you all next time. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember to always be cool and be creative.